Hi. Hi there. How you been? I hope you've been having a good day. And if your day had just started, I hope you will have a good day. Because I know it will. And if you get a chance to catch 11 a.m. and 11 minutes, or 11 and 11 minutes p.m., make a wish. Wish whatever you want. And maybe someday it will come true. I know it will. Today, I really wanted to keep it short and just don't want to drag it out 20 minutes and just be talking about this thing that I've been going through my head, and I really want to put it out, and I hope that you could find it related. Is lately I have been living in my head a lot, and I can't stop. I can't help myself from thinking of what I don't have, or what I should have, or what I could have been, and who I could have been. But here I am now, where I am. I don't want it. And it's really take me away from this present, from this moment right now, because I can't stop thinking of where I would rather be than here. Because I want more. I want something better than this. But then today I look at the news and I saw like a nail salon. It was like 12 people that worked there illegally. Well, they went here to the United States illegally, and they worked there, and they got arrested by ICE, or people call it ICE. And I'm not saying what they're doing is right, like doing what they're doing, but I am no one to judge anyone. I'm just saying that I am in much better place than those people that got arrested. Like I have document. I'm here legally, and I get to do that, and I am in much better place than them, and I'm sure they would kill to be in where I am right now. Be able to do whatever I want, having freedom of speech, having a life, having a car to drive, having a house to sleep in, having an ID, having the right to do whatever I want in this country and go wherever I want. And yet, I'm sitting over here crying over something I don't have, something I should have been or somewhere I should have been, or I should have done more with my life, or have more friends, or doing more things with my life. And I keep on thinking about the things that I lack, but I don't really think about the things that I already have. And it's really hit me hard when I look at that news and think that I'm there's a billions of people out there that would kill to be in my shoes right now, to be living my life, do what I do, and just be, like, just being able to live here in the United States and being a citizen and having all these rights and being able to go to the grocery store and buy a jug of milk for a couple bucks. Isn't that insane? Like, the privilege that I have, it's just, it's just way better than most people in this world, because there are people that live in Ukraine or Russia or in Israel's or Gaza, like in the war zone, and there's all like bullets and rockets flying over their heads every single day, and it's like they're living in the danger zones every single day, and I'm over here, taking everything I have for granted, because I can't not stop myself from thinking of the things I want and the things I don't have and the thing I wish I have. But I don't really think about these things that I already have. Isn't that insane? Like when you think about it, it's just making me want to scratch my head. I showered this morning, I swear. But it just it's make me want to like smack myself in the face, because I keep on thinking about the things that went wrong in my life, and how I keep on crying about, I'm hitting rock bottom again. I'm starting over again, and things sort of keep on happening to me, and all these things, and it just feel like I have nothing left to lose or hold on to. But then I look at those people. They are having much worse than me. And I just don't realize that I am so lucky to be where I am right now. I am literally sitting in a car, having a microphone and recording with the AC on. Isn't that insane, though? What a privilege that I have to be sitting here and doing all this. Well, it's 10:45 p.m. But I'm gonna go home and sleep after this. But I just needed to get out and get some fresh air, because I don't want to get stuck in my room and then just run. So yeah, that is the only things I wanted to talk about in this episode, and I think it's just really like mind blowing that I have been living this way for all my life, and I'm still am right now. It's hard for me to accept it. I mean, it's easier for me to say all these things, but it's still hard for me to implement into my brain and think and appreciate all the things that I have right now. And yeah, I still cannot stop thinking about the things that I lack, the things I need, the things I want, the things that I have not yet have, or whatever it is that is out of my reach. But I rarely think about now, this present, and have gratitude for the things I have, and be able to live and having the privilege to live here in the United States. Imagine those people that got arrested. They didn't get here easily. They went to mountain, jungle, ocean. They went to all that hardship to get to here. And now they got arrested. It must be miserable for them. And I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but I just think that they're doing the best to live in the dream, to find a light at the end of the tunnel in their own head. And we all do, right? We all just want to be where we want to be, you know, like we all want to achieve something great in our life. And I'm sure those people too, they came here to make a dream, to make their dream come true, to make money, to provide their family at home, whatever they're working towards. We all human, all of us, we want to live our life and strive to be the best that we could. And I believe that, all of us. And I just think everyone should have the opportunity to do just that, you know. And I think that humanity would be much, much better if we all work together and strive forward and just be kind and love one another. But I'm sure that's not going to happen. If it was that easy, then we wouldn't have all of this mess. But that's just how it is, right? That's what make the world go round, make the earth spinning. But who knows? Who am I to say anyway? So yeah, I just needed to make this episode so I can just look at myself in the mirror and be like, you're lucky. You should be thankful for whatever you have, and be grateful, and stop being a little bitch. And in this episode, I just really wanted to try to shift our mindset from focusing on what we lack or what we think we should be, to appreciating where we are and how far we have come. And I think by me just sitting in my room or in the back or outside with my journal and write down these thoughts, it really did help me. It really did help me. And I wrote down the gratitude of the things I am thankful for, and recognizing that our journey, it's our journey, is unique and valuable, and all of us, every single one of us, we all have our own journey, and just embrace wherever you are, whether you're at where you don't want to be at the most, but just know that you're still alive, and today, tomorrow, and tomorrow could be better days, as long as you keep your heads up and keep on trying again. Even when life doesn't look exactly like what we imagine. But just look back. You have come so far, you have come so far. Think about all the obstacles, all the life hardship that you've been overcome. Think about them. You did made it through it. You made it here. You made it here. So just know that there's so much to be grateful for, along the way. And just like Kobe Bryant, he said, it is not about the end goal. The journey is the end goal. The journey is the goal. So what we are doing now is the goal, because once we get to the end of our goal, then what's there is there to think about, to work towards, because the feeling of working towards something, that is the goal, right? So I'm gonna go home, and maybe tomorrow I'll see my parent again, and we'll cook together again, and I'll be appreciate those moments while they're still here. And one day if they're gone, I'll be glad that I did what I did today, and I didn't take them for granted. So as my sisters, brother-in-laws, all of the people that I love, I'll take a second and look at those moments, appreciate those moments, and not trying to wish things to be what I want, but just to embrace the moment and just live in this present. That's why it's called present. It's the present. Like, now is the present. It's a gift. Isn't that amazing? How it's anyway, I'll end this now, and thank you for listening. I hope I'll see you on the next one.